I'm doing another Springtail check on the powder blues. I mean, I did sort of find some. However, I have an order of a tropical Springtail, one that's actually supposed to be slightly pink, but I forget the name of it right now. Because this area, this stuff right here, section here, it looks like there's more than they can handle. And I'm kind of wondering if it's, okay, I'm starting to see more. Maybe I panicked too soon when I went and ordered the other stuff, but, I don't know. They still look, it's a bit much for them to handle. I am slightly tempted in going ahead and, instead of dumping them in here, my new one is to go ahead and set up a Springtail colony by itself, and maybe saving it for the eventual rubber ducky thing. However, I am still worried about this, and I'm not quite ready to expand and split the culture, or actually I'm putting them in a bigger area. I'm not quite ready, and this really doesn't look like we have many. In a moment I'll show you what's going on with the there you guys are, and then there's that old mesh thing. And I mean, while I'm finding a few, and I'm sure there's probably several just deep down in there, I am not, I'll show you here in a moment the difference. Those are isopods, tiny ones. You see right here, you hardly see any. I might be able to get some of them to live together. There were some species, stuff that's combinations that were breeds, whatever, that were suggested. Okay, now just to show you the difference, I'm gonna go over here. This is the zebra. Now if I go and look at the zebras, checking the temperature on this here, these are actually tropical ones. I got them confused. I went and looked up my orders and that and the dates, and I tried to sorry. Now you guys are showing me out to be a liar. You guys were pretty active last night. I might be moving too fast. I noticed. There we go. There's some there. And yeah, there's some there. I noticed when I took a video the other day, I'm probably not going to put that one up, that while I was talking and looking over here, there was a whole lot more going on than I saw earlier. Yep. But you'll see there's, I mean, well, there's a few in the other ones. There's actually a lot more active here. And I'm not seeing the, yay, there you go. I'm not seeing as much of the kind of dense areas of, we go find, okay, I'm over there, over here. See, you do see some of the kind of dense areas there, but you also see in these areas that are dense, springtails. So, eating up on there. So I do think that my, oh, where are you? There's a zebra. And you'll just look like there's just a lot more activity, especially in the areas where you kind of have the darker, mushier, whatever stuff here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to add the other, when I get that, I'm going to just add the other one. And, I wish I could have gotten these again, but when I tried to order them again, it said that it couldn't deliver to my area, I guess. I mean, we're not getting low until next week, but then again, if I remember correctly, when I did, yeah, there is a bit of a delay, so next week it's going to be too cold, and that's probably why they're not going to send them to me. Which is, that's fine. I'm just worried about that other culture just getting too much carbon dioxide in there. And all that. And if I wait, yeah, there's just so much more. They're not equal on all sides, probably because I have one side cool, one side hot. And I just need them to and they're slowly going away on that thing. Okay, but anyhow, I will be on Thanksgiving. I'll be giving him some extra stuff here because I was overfeeding just a tad. And I added some more calcium the other day. I will go ahead and probably put some Repashy and some fresh, maybe a bit of vegetable. Yeah, I mean, it's so much easier to find upon this. Okay, next video is going to be after FedEx, the unboxing after FedEx. That's ground eggshell. But the next will be after FedEx. I get that package from FedEx.